Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's been a hot minute and I have taken several little mini breaks during the 2020 season because it sucks. But we are back today with holiday palettes I bought all of these from Ulta. So everything that I have here you can pick up at Ulta. I bought holiday palettes, holiday kits. I picked up a bunch of stuff. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. The first thing I want to talk about is the Stone Vibes eyeshadow palette. It looks like this in the box. You open it up. It looks like this. When you open it up, it's really pretty. This is a color I'm using on my eyes today. I used this, and that to deepen up my inner corner. This palette, I know I've seen some reviews where people are saying that it is really hard to blend and it's not for beginners, but I suck at makeup and this thing was relatively easy for me to use. So I honestly think that you could probably get away with it. I will get more in-depth into it when I do my holiday review, probably holiday palette review at the end of the week. Alright, another thing that I got is these Tarte High Performance Naturals blush palettes. There are 3 of them. They are a $35 value. They say that they are $171 $171 retail value. It says it right there. I don't believe Tarte when they say that their palettes are valued that high. And we'll get into the other one in a minute. But this is why I don't believe them. I think I paid $45 for my 6-pan one that I really enjoy eyeshadow palette. And these are 9, so I don't think they would be anywhere. And also when we get into the palettes, we can get more into it. But this is the first one, and it is called Blush Authority Amazon Clay and Cheek Wardrobe. The shades in it are Frosted Frap, Sweet Cheeks, and Sugar and Spice. You can see that there. You open it up. It's a highlighter shade. I really like the design this year. I didn't get them last year, and I really regret not getting them last year. But I really like the design. I think it's a little better than last year's, a little twisties. I really actually like that. I am wearing Let It Glow. I am smitten and getting toasty, I believe. Yes, okay, so I am wearing Let It Glow on my cheeks, nose today. I am wearing Smitten as my blush today. These blend out really well. As you can see, the highlighter is nice. It's not like in your face, but it's not subtle either. I really like the kind of combination in between. This is a bronzer. I don't use bronzer that much, but we'll see. All right, the last one is Yours Truly Into You Playtime. It has this really pretty pink blush here, which is Yours Truly, which flips out into You. And then last but not least is Playtime, and it's a complete and total blush set on its own. I really look forward into digging into these 2 colors right here. This one might be a little bit deep for me, but if I mix it in with this, it will probably work out well, I think. I think that Tarte makes some of the most amazing blushes out there. They're my favorite brand for blushes. So I decided to go ahead and pick these up this year and test them against their normal formula. So far, on the couple of times that I have used it, I've used it twice now, it has performed the same, even though this one is made in Taiwan. Alright, so skipping on to the next thing. The day that I picked up all these holiday palettes, it was spend $100, $150, get this giant bag of crap. So I had to spend the money anyway, so I thought I might as well. And it has a bunch of stuff in it. I'm not going to go over everything, but it was really, really worth it for a couple of things in here. The It's 10 Miracle Daily Conditioner. This is a conditioner you use after shampooing. I'm not sure how it's going to work, but I do use this brand when heat protecting my hair when I'm straightening it, so we will see. Hairspray. Probably never going to use that, to be honest. I'm probably going to end up giving it to my husband to use on the 3D printer. Where's the fun stuff? Alright, this is really good. This is Total Results Matrix High Amity Dry Shampoo. I can always use a travel size dry shampoo. My hair is always really frizzy. Sometimes I don't feel like when I'm traveling having to wash it, so this will be fantastic. Let's see what else. This lip gloss from Ulta. I actually love Ulta brand, and I think they're very underrated. So I'm really, really freaking excited to try this. Anti-aging, anti-frizz blow butter. This protects medium to thick hair. I cannot wait to try this in my hair, but I have to dye it first because, as you can see, it's still green, but the red is popping back up everywhere, so I'm gonna have to change that. You have a Kat Von D tattoo liner. I have like 6,000 of these little ones, so I'm probably gonna give that one away. Let's do some other stuff in here. I was actually really impressed with what was in here. You have a Maybelline That's Fall / Lift. I'm not sure. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep that or not. This I am going to keep. This is a little mini MAC lipstick. In the shade Twig. And it's satin. And it's that nice color. It actually pretty much resembles the color I have on my lips today. Maybe a little bit darker. And I love me some nudes. And I won't buy MAC because it's not cruelty free. But if it comes in something, I will use it because MAC's formula is really, really good. I'm just not willing to give my money personally to a brand that, you know, tests on animals. So it's a little workaround sometimes. I have a couple of MACs that I've gotten from subscription boxes that I use, but I review them very badly. This is another thing I want to use. This is a clarifying scalp thing. It smells like coconuts. I can't wait to try it. All right, and then there's just, this bag goes on and on forever. The bag quality is really nice. You even have like a Benefits mini brow pencil. This I'm excited to use, and on sponge. I mean, it was definitely, oh, I've been using this on my face on dry spots, and it is amazing. It is the Pore Cleansing Balm pH for Sensitive Skin Hankin. This is actually really good. I may have to buy this in the big size if I find out that it is cruelty free. I'm going to have to look more into the brand, but this is awesome. This has been helping with the dry patches on my nose, and as winter comes in, I have a feeling this is going all up on my face. Anything else in here of real particular interest? Oh, yes, this. This is the White Tea Elizabeth Arden. I have perfumes, and I spend a lot of money on perfumes, but I don't finish them. It takes me years to finish them. So this little sample size is actually really perfect, and it smells amazing, so I'm excited to use it. I'm just really, really happy I didn't have to buy it. I'm really, really happy it's not giant. This is kind of like the perfect size for me. All right, jumping back into the Christmas sets, we have this baby. This is the Tartelette 72 Shadows, 18 New Shades, 9 Pan Faves. It is a $49. It's $49, and it is a $270 value. Again, I don't think that is true. These are 9 Pan palettes. So, comparable 9 Pan palettes go for probably, what, $30, $40, and I think these go for, like, I'm not sure how much the Tartlettes cost, because I actually was never really interested in the Tartelette palettes, because they're just too big with too many colors, but I know that they're not that expensive. But when I saw these online, I actually like neutrals, but the original ones had too many shadows, too many dark shades that I wouldn't use, and I just couldn't justify spending the money on shadows that I wouldn't use a whole lot. But this is the Tartelette Little Bloom. It looks like this. I mean, it's got light colors. It doesn't have anything too dark. It's very neutral. It's very, very pretty. I have swatched it a little bit. I haven't used it yet, but I have swatched it. It smells amazing. And I'm actually really, really happy that Tarte came out with these, because like I said, I would not have bought the bigger palettes. I had no interest in the bigger palettes, but these, just something about them spoke to me. This one is the Tartelette Little Juicy. Looks like this. Open it up. It is purples. This is definitely mauve in my jam. Like, anyone knows me knows I like a mauve. I especially like a mauve nude. So, hello. That's going to go great against my skin tone and my eyes. And I really, really like it. Then this is the Little Tartelette Toasted. And again, it's got those nice reddish golden colors that I'm going to thoroughly enjoy. And I'm really digging 9 Pan palettes lately. So, I don't know. Just the ease of the looks just makes me happy. So, I'm really into 9 Pan palettes. These look perfect. I cannot wait to tell you how they go. You should definitely also check out my Instagram because I will be posting. I'm doing 30 palettes in 30 days. We'll see if I extend it out further. And it's just me testing a bunch of new palettes. These are on the list of new palettes to test. All right. Continuing on, we got the pumpkin palette. I did not get the original spicy gingerbread spice, but I regretted it. It is one palette on the entire planet that I never got that I regretted. So I bought the second one, really enjoyed it. This one came out, I'm like, I'm not gonna get it. I don't see the point. I don't need it. But then I kept looking at it. I'm like, that's like the one thing I regret. So I decided to just go ahead and pick it up. It looks like this. It's really gorgeous. I like it because I can divide it up for me into almost little quads and how I would use them. And I like that. I'm actually very genuinely inspired by this palette. It doesn't really smell, I think it's supposed to smell like pumpkin, but to me it smells more like yams. I don't know if that's just me. I don't mind the smell, but to me it smells, no, sweet potatoes. It smells like a sweet potato pie. I know it's supposed to smell like pumpkin, but to me it smells like a sweet potato pie at Thanksgiving, which I'm kind of iffy on, but it still smells really nice. So, all right. Now we're going to talk about some things that I saved for last because I'm a little disappointed in them. I've been playing with them, but I am genuinely disappointed. All right. So anyone who knows me knows that these liners are my favorite, and we'll get into them in a second. This is the Urban Decay Stoned Vibes. Okay. It's their highlighter. When you open it up, it looks like this. This looks really pretty, right? When you swatch it, though, it just broke apart. I didn't barely even press down on it, and it just, like, broke on me. I don't know if you can see that, but it just broke on me. But it is literally, like, a solid packed glitter. It's pretty, do not get me wrong. I'm going to use that on my freaking eyes. I can tell you that right now. But as a highlighter, when you shear it out, it just looks like a glittery freaking mess. I mean, if you don't mind chunks of glitter on your face, then this is a palette for you. Or this is the thing for you. Because it will put chunks of glitter on your face. But it's really, really pretty. And I do like it. I'm just not sure how I feel about having chunks of giant glitter on my face. Alright. Now these I am genuinely upset with. Before I put anything on my face, always, and I do mean always, test it out on my hand. So I get these out of the car from Ulta. This one I have not opened up yet, apparently. Let's see if it does what the other ones do. Nope, this one actually does just fine. So that one's fine. Okay, yay. Yeah, it's not doing what the other ones did. Alright. Now again, I love these pencils. You will see that in another video. This is what they did. Do you see that? It literally just fell apart on the thing. Watch when I try to, like, swatch it out. We'll put it right here. And boom. Therein lies your problem. Just gone. Didn't do anything. Didn't even get a chance to swatch it. It just broke. Literally right out of the gates. So that was upsetting. Of course, this little purple one, which is so freaking pretty. You can see, look at that. Literally haven't touched it. It came out of the damn thing all busted. Well, that one actually I can make work. I mean, it's gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. I really like it. I'm going to have to sharpen them. But I don't like when my pencil comes fresh out of the box and breaks when I'm just trying to swatch it. That's really, really annoying to me. That makes me really, 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 really angry. We will talk about them in the review later because I'm going to sharpen them and see if I can make them work because they will add great pops of color to some of my neutral looks. And like I said, these pencils, hands down, by far, are some of the best eyeliners I have ever owned. Alright, now let's talk about the last little bit, which is freebies. I got some more freebies. They were offering a bunch of freebies that day. I got this, which is a thing I will be giving. This is the another perfect wax color, fine tip, another eyebrow pencil. I don't need that many eyebrow pencils, to be honest, because I rarely do my eyebrows. Lash Drag mascara, like a little mini Anastasia Beverly Hills. And this is kind of cool. I'll never use it, and I'm gonna pass it on. But these are literally little eyebrow things to help you design your eyebrows. I don't need it. Like I said, I don't do that much with my eyebrows, so I definitely don't need it. But it's nice to have, and it was free, so. Go back in. Go back in. All right, so that one back in. So yeah. All right, now this was laughable. Now there are some good things in here. There is this Lorax primer. I love this primer. Somehow or another, I always end up with a bunch of samples of this primer, so I've never actually had to buy this primer. So I'm kind of happy about that because I can just add it to the samples and then use it up and be done with it because I really like it. And it always ends up in stuff, so I've never had to buy it. Works for me. All right. Then we have this Lancome Tint Auto Ultra Wear Oxidate Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF. I will probably be wearing this during the winter. And here's where we get a little bit laughable. Okay. They gave you foundation samples. Is that enough to actually try anything? This I'm actually going to try and use as a primer tomorrow. I will tell you how that goes because I do not... Yes, and his knees. I do not think it will make as a foundation. It's laughable, but I've heard some people say that it's a decent primer, so we're going to try it as a primer tomorrow. That should be enough to use as a primer. I will let you know at the end of the week. We have this flexible Real Skin Matte Finish Medium thing to help you pick your naked. None of these will match my skin. I can tell you that right now. This is warm yellow, cool pink. This is too dark. It's not going to work. Nothing in this thing's going to work if I even could try it. Cover FX did the same thing where I literally couldn't even if I wanted to a sample. So those are basically just garbage. Alright. This, on the other hand, I don't know what this is. Perfect Lasting Foundation. Yeah, I'm probably not going to use that either. It looks like a tiny sample and it's not enough to do my face. It might be enough to do my face. We might try it. Alright, and then we have this tiny little sample of like one of my favorite foundations. This is the It Cosmetics CC with 50% sunscreen. It is the tiniest little foundation, and I will probably save this for like travel because I do love this foundation. But let me show you the actual like size of it. I have the full coverage moisturizer, clinically tested, hydrating. I mean, this is really good. So that should be, I mean, it might be a little less coverage, but I'm still gonna travel with it because this versus that, I mean, come on now. I'm hoping it's the right shade for me. I really do love this. I got this in an Ipsy and like 3 or 4 months ago, and I don't know if you can actually see, but it started with product like up to here, and I'm down to like here-ish. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, I'm totes obsessed with this foundation. It is really, really good. So yeah, so that completes all of the holiday kits that I got from Ulta. I'm still going to pick up a couple from Sephora, but as of right now, those are my Ulta picks, and I am super duper freaking excited about them. The things I'm most excited about are the Stone Vibes palettes, these, and this neutral palette right here from Tarte. So, or from Tarte, the little Tartelette. Little juicy. I mean, I think I'm a mauve kind of girl and this just screams love me. I do think I should mention the formula in these are actually made in the USA instead of Taiwan. Like a lot of their China or Taiwan, like a lot of the Christmas sets. So I definitely think the quality is going to be there and I am quite thrilled with them. That concludes this little episode of how much makeup did I get in my Christmas haul. Alright guys, I will see y'all later.